How you na dey, my brothers and sisters? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. This now your boy Adams Link. Firstly, for those of you who might be tempted to ask me a question like, how does this matter concern us? It doesn't really concern us. Well, let me firstly address that. This set of people here, in one way or the other, shape the world that we are living in. Economically, security, and so many other things. So this set of people are among the world power, and one way or the other shape the way we live. So we need them to be sharp in their brains, and whatever they are doing kind of like affect us directly and indirectly. So if they make one wrong decision now, and there is something affecting the world, it's going to affect you as well. So that is why this particular discussion affects every human being on earth. It's just that the United States of America, our president is not here, and some other world power are not here. But we are talking about Macron of France, we are talking about Starmer of UK, and we are talking about Merz of Germany. All those three people are world power. So they recently visited Ukraine, and on their way back from Ukraine, that was when this whole saga happened. Well, I don't want to be the judge. According to media space, they are calling it what it is, white powder. And you know what white powder means, right? I don't want to be the judge, like I've said before. We're going to watch the video, and then you guys gonna on your own elaborate on the video and look at the video very well. I'm gonna play you two separate videos, multiple videos, guys. Look at the video very well, and then you tell me what you saw. Look at the video very well, guys. So let's play this one first. Backward it.
It's a long walk. Much in Poland. It's through my bathroom, huh? Literally. We came through Germany, and then we made it to France. Bedroom, and then we got through the border. Right. Yeah. On va bien. Merci. Thank you.
Did you see what I saw? Did you see what I saw? It seems like some people are not paying close attention. Let us watch it as we discuss. Of course, when you saw Macron, Starmer, and Merz, look at that table. There is something here. They call it white powder. And if you see that thing, there is a shadow. If it was a piece of paper, it wasn't supposed to give a white shadow. It was a shadow there. You see? A powder-like shadow. And two glass cups. And you saw Macron, like, surprise. And then, if you watch the video closely here, when Macron sat down, you see, there is this pin here. A pin was here. It was nothing. And again, you see something here. Macron picked it. You see, let us rewind it back. Let's take it back. You saw it? You saw it clearly. Then Macron picked it. I was smiling like a child who was caught doing something. And Starmer was just there looking. Watch it closely, guys. And he quickly put it inside his pocket and said, merci beaucoup. Guy, what do you think? This guy said, did Macron forget to talk something in before the camera rolls? If that is what it looks like, this just became international news. This just became international news. And this is what it is. This particular thing this guy saw, people were trying to analyze it. You see this thing here, this pin. You see, he quickly covered it. This is what it is. How what it is. And look at Macron was already in a, was already tabulating, was already extremely gone. So he picked it. What is so important with these two stuff? Hmm? Okay, guys, these are the people. All this will pass as well. All this will pass as well. It's not going to make international news. Nothing will happen. Nobody's going to protest. Nobody going to demand anything. All this will pass as well. So it's not as if we should be expecting anything big about it. World leaders, with the kind of decision they are taking every day concerning the world economy, the world security, and the world everything, they act as people who are not in touch with reality. And based on that, we might simply just say, all those people act as if they are on drugs. Yeah, simply put, because of the kind of decisions they take. And a decision a wise man will take differently. Those people who claim to be wise, who are leading us, we take it, we just make a decision that we somehow they know this decision is going to ruin the world, but they will take it anyway. I am not the one making the claims of this video. I'm reading directly from the Twitter and I'm just analyzing it, guys. You see? I am not saying it's a white powder or whatever you might say it is. But as a free thinker, as a human being, you should be able to identify it yourself. This is not an AI video. Instead, you should be able to think on your own and identify it yourself to say whatever it is. Nobody should think for you. That is why I'm not going to say it's white powder. I do not know what it is, guys. I do not know what it is. You understand? You have to, on your own, look at it very well because it looks like Starmer was just coming in, the UK guy. So it looks like he was just coming in. With the press. He was the one coming in with the press. I think he allowed the press to come in. But is this that we should? Because they already knew that Starmer is coming. So Starmer has not started with them yet. So Starmer brought the press. So is it that Starmer is not involved, or Starmer was getting involved but never knew they have started already? Starmer of UK. All those world leaders, they take decisions, they act as people who are not in the reality of what we are living in. They are mostly on drugs, guys. They are mostly high all the time they are taking decision. They are mostly high. I'm telling you the truth, guys. They are mostly high. They are mostly high. I'm telling you the honest truth. They are mostly really, really high. In Nigeria recently, they captured this woman, a 48 years old woman at the airport for concealing cocaine in her private part. Just look at the amount of stuff that came outside from her private part. Her private is that deep to contain this kind of stuff. What the hell? Her private is that deep to contain this kind of stuff. In Nigeria, Port Harcourt International Airport, this woman was arrested for concealing drugs in her private part. So the question I'm asking, is it that her private part is that deep to contain how many rap? Look at them, everything here inside. Inside one human being. Who the hell? Is her private that deep? Look at it, they said, NDLEA arrested an Iran-bound woman with a cocaine hidden in her private part. Look at it, guys. If you even read, her name is Obihi. Miracle was arrested 3 May 2025. This year, May. And she's from Obiaja, Edo State. Oh God, Edo State again. Conceal all those rap of cocaine in a private part. It is the bother me. I don't know how a human being can put all those stuff in a private part. How did it contain? How? She didn't swallow it all. She stuffed everything inside. How is that humanly possible? Are these guys whining us or what? How is it humanly possible, guys? How is this humanly possible? How is this humanly possible? Can somebody, can a doctor or a specialist, please let us know? How is it humanly possible? How is it humanly possible?